right, good morning.
Good morning.
We're here.
Happy Sunday.
It is Sunday again at the rink. Another fun-filled morning. Nice and crisp. You know, they tell me that the cold is supposed to be anti-inflammatory, but it's not feeling that way here. As the boys get warmed up.
Fixing a hole or something over there. As much time as the Zamboni guy spent out there, he looks like something.
We're not allowed to criticize anymore. Somebody got offended yesterday. I mean, of course, he couldn't put his own name on the comment, but
No?
no, that would have made sense. All right. I think Trenton's going to be in the net again today.
Looks that way.
Yep. We're going to kick it off with Lolly and Button on D. And it looks like Lucina along with Cutler and Jackson up front.
Good morning, welcome to this morning's Midwest Basketball Hockey League JV Day, featuring the Waterloo and Omaha Junior Lancers. Your Lancers today, John Grant, Steve DeBush, dropping the puck at center ice, wearing the orange blues. Emily Rob Fitzpatrick. It's hockey time on a Sunday morning in Omaha.
Les doing a great job amping the boys up for the game there.
Right?
On the far side, bringing one over to the near. Up on the wall, takes a shot deflected by T behind the net to the far. Picked up by Lolly, bringing one slingshotting around to the near side. Gonna bring it out of the zone, gets one off the wall. Picked up at the blue line, almost gets a hold of it. Picked up again by Lucina. Brought forward by Cutler into their zone. They bring one right back, but picked up by Jackson. Nice lift there by Cutler and shoveling one back behind the net. Picked up by Waterloo, bringing it onto the near. Looks like they're going to bring it out of the zone. Good stick, though, by Lucina and some help. I'm sorry, Jackson. Deflected over again. Cutler pushing them back into their own zone. Held on by the Warriors. Going to go back into the Omaha zone. And icing called on the Warriors on the high pass. Change on the line coming out.
Not as fast a start as well as yesterday, didn't seem like. Maybe
Not quite.
little morning fog, maybe.
We'll call it that. We're going to have LaVisca joined up with Sovansky, Zach. Cheeto, I believe that is over there. And Stonebreaker. Coming over to the near side. Held on by LaVisca. Oh, sorry, up top by LaVisca. Takes a shot. Ricochets off the side of one of the players. Goes back behind the net, picked up by Ian. Kicks it back to the near side. Comes into the corner. Picked up again by Cheeto. Sends one to LaVisca. Shot! Ooh! Ooh! That almost hurt. That just grazed the back of
that
one
hurt
of the
me anyway.
Picked up by Zabansky, shoveling it back in. Warriors holding on to it in their own zone. Sending one across. Almost grabbed by Zach as it leaves the playing surface.
That took a weird hop out of bounds there, like a little ramp.
I don't think it hit his stick either. It
No.
just looked like it hit the yellow and went up. Interesting. Physics are fun.
Right? Little snow pile.
Yep. There is a pile over there. All right, back into the Warriors side. Zach going to take drop. No immediate change on the line as it goes to the far side. Poke check by Zabansky. Warriors bring it back out of the zone to the near side. LaVisca separating the man from the puck as it goes to the far side.
Offsides.
And offside's called on Waterloo. Looks like we're going to get a change coming out now. At least up front. Thomas going to take drop, comes back over to the near side of Omaha. LaVisca going after it. Trying to get one off the boards, he does. Picked up by Holder, shoveling back into the Warriors side. They kick it back out. Comes over to the near side. As LaVisca laying a hit, got the man separated from the puck, goes behind the net. Trying to pass in front, deflected by T. Stonebreaker keeping him behind the net, shoveling over to the far side. Kaiser going after it, getting some help from Thomas. Still in the far corner of Omaha. They shovel one back out up top. Comes in for a slap. Deflected near side. T got that one. On the near side again. Whiffed on that shot. Thomas poke checks it across. Picked up by Stonebreaker. Taking one across center ice. Back in and a poke check and cover by the goaltender.
Oh, she kicked it out there.
Kicked it out just after the whistle was blown. Well, quick on that whistle too, but I would have kept it.
Right.
Far side, Waterloo territory. Kaiser going to take drop. Puck comes back. Vaughn sneaking in. Slap shot just to the right of the net. Comes over to the near side. Holder going after in the corner. Pile up as the puck goes behind. Waterloo grabs it on the far side, trying to get it cleared. Mishandles it a little bit. Goes high. Knocked down, but a high stick and called. It went in, but definitely a high stick. Holder had it, knocked it into the net, and a high stick called on Omaha. That's almost reflex at that point. Coach having a word with Waterloo coach having a word with the referee. Comes over to the near side of Omaha. Puck on the near again. On the wall. Picked up by Thomas, brings it out, hits Holder. Holder on the near side. Gets it on the wall, buries it deep. As he's hit, back to the far near corner. Picked up by Kaiser. Trying to pass in front. Holder goes in for a shot. Wide left. Comes over to the near side again. Kaiser battling it. Gets tripped up as it goes high. Omaha getting called for another high stick.
Guys, can't.
Todd telling the boys, that's twice, guys.
Right.
Keep the sticks down.
Twice in the same line. I was like, what are we doing here?
Puck on the near side again, Omaha territory. Bianchetti was taking drop as it comes over to the near side again, and a hit laid by Roeder gets it over to Bianchetti. Bringing it back into their zone on the near side. Bianchetti coming around in front of the net shot. Deflected just off the pad of the goaltender, but Bianchetti maintains it. Coming across again, near side. Passes over to the near corner. Hits Roeder. Roeder behind the net. Passing up top again. Over to the near side. Picked up by Button. Takes a shot behind the net. Goes into the safety net.
That's a great play by her in the net. Bianchetti had her dead to rights, and she got that pad out there. If he could have just lifted that a touch.
Just a little bit on that one, it would have gone in.
Yeah.
Comes over the near side. Bianchetti going to take drop again. Joined by Roeder, Button, Lally, and Emrine. On the far side, trying to get it cleared. Stopped up top by Lally. Takes a shot. Wide left, comes over to the near side wall. Bianchetti there to grab it. Kicking it back into the corner. Picked up by Emrine. Shoveling it across to the far. Grabbed by Lally. Forcing that into the corner. Lally holding on to it. Getting it back up top to Bianchetti. Comes in for a shot low. Deflected wide. Near side is Button. Keeps it in the corner. Emrine coming in to assist as is Roeder. Roeder trying to pull it out. Stop a play called.
Oh, going to have offsetting here.
Setting penalties on the corner. Couldn't quite see what was happening over there, but some sort of extracurricular activity. And we knew the physicality was going to come back this morning at some point.
Yeah.
Offsetting penalties, 10:53 left. We're going to have Lucina, Jackson, Cutler, LaVisca, and Stonebreaker out for Omaha.
First period, we have Quinsmore roughing penalties for number 12, Waterloo Warriors.
Stonebreaker with the slap. Back to the far side. Stonebreaker gets it. Back up top again. Passing to Sean. Just a bit ahead of him on that one. Sean wide high.
Got a penalty on them coming up here.
Stonebreaker passing it back. Omaha trying to come in front of the net. Comes over to the near side. Omaha had enough time to get another skater out. Sean grabbing it. Comes over to the near side. Back again as Sean to the far. Back again. Picked up by... Needed to pass that one. Had 4 guys in front of him.
You know, we bring an extra skater out to move the puck around.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. Let's
Not to do a dance in the corner.
be smart here. Let's be smart.
Bianchetti, Vaughn, LaVisca, Zach, and Stonebreaker out for Omaha. Omaha man up. 2 minutes. Bianchetti taking the drop.
First period, Waterloo Warrior penalty number 6, Alexander Harbaugh. 2 minutes.
Bianchetti trying to shovel it back to LaVisca. LaVisca holding it, sailing one across, hitting Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker trying to kick it back to Zach. Ian holding on the wall. Can't quite get a hold of it. Got a person in front of him. Bianchetti takes a shot. Deflected. Picked up by Stonebreaker. Sneaking in low off the skate of one of the defensemen. Back again to the near side. Picked up again. LaVisca up top. Stops it. Sneaking in LaVisca. Dancing past 1 and 2. Trying to get in. Still loose. Can't see the puck. Pile up in front of the net. Still loose. They haven't called anything yet. And finally stop a play called.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Coach yelling right now at the
Right.
ref, and the ref's not having it. Still another minute 29 on the power play for Omaha. Bianchetti comes into the near wall. Sends one high. Sean knocks it down. So it goes back into the Omaha zone. Stonebreaker going after it behind the net. 1:19 left. Comes out around to the near side. Bianchetti pulls it out. Gonna take a shot just off the skate of Zach. Picked up by LaVisca. Taking one across to the far side, back into their zone. Pass 1 and 2, almost gets tripped up. Poke check, grabbed by Bianchetti. Comes over to the near side. Bianchetti holding on to it. Shot, deflected, grabbed, shot. Deflected again. Zach was trying to get it as it goes over to the far side, picked up by Stone. Stone sent one across, picked up by LaVisca. Sean taking one back in across. Got a man on him. A little bit hooked on that as it comes back into the Omaha zone again. 42 seconds left on the power play. Picked up by Stonebreaker. Slingshot around by Vaughn. Vaughn on the far side, gonna bring it into the zone. Passing. Oh, tried to pass, deflected, grabbed by Westman. Westman on the far side. Sending one across, trying to hit Thomas. Does. Thomas bringing it back into the zone near side. Sending one back as he's gonna hit Jackson. Jackson on the boards to the corner. Pulling out is Thomas. Near side corner. Back behind, trying to pass in front, loose. Oh man, he had him there. Picked up, sailing one across. Is he gonna hit? Shot deflected back over the near side. Sabansky going after it in the far side corner. Gonna send one up top back in the Omaha zone. Should be ice. No, Westman grabs it.
Their guy was coming out of the box there.
On the near side. Far side corner, sending one back. Omaha takes a shot. Again, deflected by Zobanski. To the far side again. Back into the Omaha zone. Lally trying to get a poke check. Goes to the far side. Again, behind the Omaha net. Picked up as Cutler trying to grab it. Omaha bringing over outside. Grabbed by Zobanski, getting off the boards. He's going to hit, trying to hit Lally. As it goes back into the zone. Picked up by Waterloo. Omaha is getting a change in. Lally at the blue line, trying to hold on to it. Poke checks across. Trying to hit Zach. Picked up by Waterloo, sending one high into the near side corner of Omaha. Back to the far, Button grabbing it. Trying to poke check that one out by Grayson. Gets it over to Zach. Ian passing it to Cutler, bringing it back into the zone. Trying to send it between the legs of one man. They poke check one out. Lally, help him run interference. Picked up by Button. Button bringing it back out of the zone. Deflected. at the red line. Cheeto had a stick on it. Good try as it comes out, and a good stick by Lally. Getting one off the boards, getting it cleared, sending one across, back into the Waterloo zone. Cheeto throwing on the afterburners, going behind the net, circling to the far side. Gonna get some help from Zach. Zach picks it up in the corner. Trying to get it back, but they poke check him back to the corner. Comes over the near side. Button going after it. Picked up by Waterloo. Deflected and intercepted by Zach. Getting off the boards to Cheeto. Cheeto's to the corner. Grabbed by Lucina. Lucina dancing past one, but gets hit. Goes over to the far side. Sends one up top, picked up by Lally. Send it back to the corner to Cheeto. Pass in front of the net. Comes over to the near side. Button with a stick. Couldn't hold on to it. Picked up. Almost sends one back. Had to check back in, though. And Omaha safe as they're going to go after it at the far side. Thomas almost gets a stick on it. Picked up by Leviska on the far side. Sean sailing one from the red line behind the net. Picked up by Waterloo in the far corner. Bringing it over the near side. Thomas there trying to poke it off the wall. They send one back into Omaha zone. Should be icing.
Should be.
Icing is called. 5:56 left in the period.
Good pressure by the boys there in the offensive zone. Way to keep it in. Good puck movement. Had a couple good chances.
Holder, Kaiser, Thomas, Leviska, and Stonebreaker in for Omaha now. Back in the near side Waterloo zone. Puck deflected off to the near. Goes behind the net to the far. Stonebreaker pushing it back to the corner. Held on by Thomas. Sailing one across. Sean with the slap shot. Just a bit outside.
Holder was like, I'm getting out of the way of that.
I'm just going to move.
Right.
Sean again. Slap shot. Wide, but deflected a little bit by the goaltender there. Got to turn it. Every time he does it, he's just a little bit closer.
Right. What do we... Nets off?
Net moved? Yep.
Thing is, we need to hit the net with those slappers.
That'd be nice. I mean, we're in the general direction, but this isn't horseshoes. Nor is it hand grenades.
Right.
Shot deflected over the far. Comes over near. Sean trying to get it. Nice job. He could have killed that kid.
Yep.
Comes over to the near side. Waterloo bringing out his zone. Grabbed by Stonebreaker. Gets it off the boards. Omaha trying to clear it. Comes across. Hit by Kaiser. Poke check back. Grabbed by Stonebreaker. Sending one back into the zone of Waterloo. Comes off the boards. Picked up by Leviska. Sending one at the goaltender who deflects to the near side corner. On the wall again. Comes back out of the zone. Picked up by Leviska. Sean off the boards. Just a little bit not on that one. Comes on to the near side. In the corner. Trying to pass in front. Deflected by T to the far. Grabbed by Kaiser. Hits it out. Gets it to Holder. What
they got a player down.
Oh. He's slow moving too.
Got a parent or somebody that's not happy with that. The ref must have thought it was clean because it was right in front of the, right in front of him.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see what happens. Coach coming out also.
Our coaches, their coach hasn't even left the bench.
EMT out there helping the kid. He is moving his legs, so that's a good sign at least.
Picked his head up too, so that's maybe just a stinger.
Maybe a stinger, maybe he got his bell rung a little bit. Maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him.
I just think it's really weird. Their coaches have not moved.
Not at all. Interesting. He's sitting up.
Right.
Slow to get up, but it looks like he's getting up on his own. Glad to see that. He's getting some help holding his head down, but can't tell if he's Looks like he's getting sick there potentially. I'm not sure.
Oh, it looks like he's got maybe a little cut on his nose or something.
Ooh. Well, we do have some good EMTs here that seem to be helpful, so hopefully they'll take care of him. Hopefully he'll be back soon.
Right. Now the coach is going to want to talk to the ref.
Coach not happy with the ref, still arguing. And the coach looks like he's getting the boot. And now the parents trying to join in. And they have ejected their coach, it looks like.
No, I don't think so.
No?
He hasn't, He just told him to stop.
Well, the ref's got more patience than I would have expected on
Yeah.
that.
I mean, hats off to him. I mean,
Yep.
I get it.
Yep, it's frustrating. You don't want to see a kid hurt.
No.
And nope, it does happen. We are a physical sport. So. Near side, Waterloo, Omaha, trying to get it off the wall. Amrine reaching out, grabbing it. Send it back, hits Westman. Hits Bianchetti in front of the net to the far side. Vaughn keeping in place, sends it back behind the net. Roeder going after it. Onto the near side. Westman sent it back, deflected, right in front to Bianchetti. Tries it, still loose, goes over to the far side. Waterloo forcing it over to the far side is Vaughn, getting some help there as Roeder stepping in to assist, and then grabbed by Amrine. Amrine gets it, back over to Roeder, who gets tripped up. Good battle by Roeder.
Yeah.
And it looks like Waterloo's going into the sin bin. And a little chippy between, looks like Westman and one of the other. He's been an issue so far. He was the first one that had the issue, I believe, with Amrine to start off with. That number 17.
And 1108, Waterloo Warrior JV Country, number 40, Chase Hall. 2 minutes for holding. That's all. 2 minutes for holding. 1108 resulting in an Omaha Junior Lancer power play.
Power play for the Junior Lancers out. We're going to have Vaughn, Zach, Bianchetti, LaVisca, and Stonebreaker with another shot. Picked up by Zach, skating in front of the net, deflected by the Warriors. I almost called them the Warbirds. Near side, held on by T. Picked up, sailed one across, trying to hit Zach. Zach to Vaughn. Vaughn kicking back out to Zach. Zach take it back to the far side of the zone. Skates past one, in front of the net, loose, still loose again.
There
Go! Omaha!
Wow, great job by Gianni there.
Gianni got it.
Put it in the top of the net, kicked your water bottle out onto the ice, so we knew it went in.
Proof is in the pudding, right?
Right.
Gianni puts one in. Omaha goes ahead 1-0. 3:24 left in the first period. Nice power play goal. Crash in the net like they should have been.
Yep.
And 11:36, an Omaha Junior Lancer JV power play goal. Scored by number 55, Gianni Bianchetti. Assisted by number 89, Ian Zach. That's Bianchetti from Zach. At 11:36, a power play goal here at Omaha Junior Lancer.
On the wall again, Omaha sending it to the near side corner. Stop a play called.
Hit the net.
Hit the
looks
net.
like. It was close, but.
Button talking to the referee about something. Not sure what happened there. Didn't look like they were arguing. Puck deflected over the near side from Lucina. Picked up. Drew trying to force it in the corner. Jackson comes up with it. Grabbed by Waterloo. Get a poke check up top to Button. Kicks one back over. Hits Jackson to Lucina. Lucina passes back to Jackson, takes a shot, but got taken out before and still loose in front of the net. Jackson reaching out from the ground. They were on top of him. Comes over the near side. Button collides on him. Is it offsides or?
Jackson, I think.
Looks like Jackson's gonna get called for slashing maybe.
Yep.
Slashing called on Jackson. Gonna have a nice heart-to-heart with Dad. Hey son, did you get your homework done?
Right.
On the far side, Omaha zone. 2:44 left in the first. Omaha head by 1.
Omaha junior lights and JV battery at 12:16. Number 16, Drew Jackson. 2 minutes for slashing. That's Jackson, 2 minutes for slashing at 12:16.
Puck goes high. Omaha trying to clear it is Westman. Battling it on the near side, near the blue line. Gets it clear, going after it. Poke check, grabbed by Zach. And they poked it back a little too far. Vaughn going after it in the far side corner, Omaha. Forcing it behind the net, over to the near side. Picked up by Waterloo. Vaughn picks up the intercepted pass attempt as he takes it out of the zone to the far side. Back against the wall, forcing it back in. Waterloo grabs it, brings it onto the near. Comes back again, across to the far side. Gonna bury one deep behind the net. T kicks it behind. Grabbed by his cousin Warren, sending one onto the near. Up top, deflected. T deflects 1, 2, got cleared. Nice job by T on that.
Right.
Comes over to the near side again, tries for a shot, deflected again. Goes behind the net, picked up by Westman. Warren gets it off to Thomas. Nice pass off the wall. Thomas with a pass to Zach. Zach back into the zone. One guy to beat, gets past him, goes in front of the net, deflected by the goaltender. She's on the target today.
Yeah.
Ian gets hit up high and draws the penalty. And a roughing call. Is that our injured player?
I think so.
Glad to see he's back.
No.
He said, I can't remember the number.
I don't remember either. It looks, maybe, I don't know.
And it looks like timeout might have been called, maybe?
Nope, they had a penalty there.
No.
And 13:28, Warrior JV Conway.
I thought I heard somebody yell timeout.
Trevor Trout. 2 minutes for an elbow. That's Trout. 2 minutes elbowing at 13:28. Both teams even strength.
Both teams even strength on the far side.
Nice job.
Stonebreaker forcing it behind, poke check by the goaltender. Picked up by Bianchetti, sends one over the near side to Sean, takes a shot. Ooh, he's getting closer.
Yeah. She's pretty lucky that
Yep.
that he missed because she had no idea where that was.
Nope. Almost hit her in the head. Near side, Sean trying to deflect, picked up, takes a shot, snuck one in and saw the water bottle bounce.
Yep.
Tied score with 1:04 left in the first period.
Didn't need that.
No, that doesn't help. Bianchetti talking to the referee right now at center. Back, Visca, Roeder, Stonebreaker. Visca taking it forward, back to the far side, comes in, shot, deflected by the goaltender. Comes over to the near side again, grabbed by Stonebreaker. Omaha zone. Still a 4v4 scenario. Stonebreaker knocks it just to the red line. Deflected by Zach. Sending one across as they dove in front of it. Nice defensive move there. Sent back by Zach. Omaha now even strength as Vaughn comes crashing in. Grabs it, sends it over to LaVisca. LaVisca shot behind the net to the far side. Bianchetti going after it. Bianchetti sending one back, hits LaVisca. LaVisca skating in again, comes in, holds on to it. Shot by Sean, loose, still loose in front of the net. Waterloo trying to grab it, almost gets picked up by Sean. Going back into the Omaha zone. Sean hitting it back, deflected, grabbed by Bianchetti. He's got Vaughn to his right, crashing the net. Gets pushed into the wall, on the corner. They're gonna shovel it across to the far side. Sean trying to get it, just levels a kid. And that is the end of the first period.
Wow.
Parents are not happy.
No.
Sean hit him with the shoulder, not an elbow, not a stick. May have been a little high, but that also could have been you got a tall kid there.
Yeah.
So.
Just we're not as quick today. It doesn't seem like.
No, definitely not as crisp as we were last night.
No.
Oh. I'd like to see him wake up a little bit more, but their goaltender is doing a great job today. She's been on the money.
She has.
She's saved quite a few of it for him. If I'm correct, I think we were closer to 20 shots on goal. They only had 3 or 4, so not too bad on the maintaining it in their zone. We just got to capitalize on them shots a little more.
Right.
A couple more inches up, a little more to the left, and we'd be up by 5 by now.
It was a very slow. It seemed like a slow first period too.
Yeah.
A lot of stoppages, I guess.
Change on sides. Coming out, looks like we're going to have Westman, Vaughn, Cutler, Thomas, and oh, nope, Vaughn out, LaVisca in, and Jackson. 29 seconds on the power play for Omaha. Picked up by Jackson, sending it back. Just a miscue, though. Sorry, he was hitting it to Sobanski, not Cutler. Picked up by Omaha. Slingshots to the far side. Pass to Zobanski. Zobanski to Jackson. Jackson over the red line, back to the blue. Going to the near side. Forced. Picked up. Thomas trying to grab it. In the corner. Sending one up top. Little miscue is.
Oh, what we're doing, we have two guys standing right on,
trying to get it.
staying on top of each other there.
I want to reach over your own teammate. Back to the far side. Both teams now full strength. Comes over the near. Back to the Omaha zone. Icing should have been called on that. Picked up by Waterloo to the far side. Thomas gets it at the blue line. Good pass. Comes across. Hit by Cutler. Comes over to the near side. Zubanski going after it in the corner. Goes behind the net to the far side. Picked up by Waterloo. Sending one back out of the zone. Right at, nope, just behind, and icing called on Waterloo. So we go back over to their zone. Far side, Bianchetti taking drop. Button and Lally on D. I believe that's Roeder and Amrine up front with Bianchetti. Sent back, picked up by Button off the walls. Omaha trying to maintain, couldn't quite hold on as Waterloo. Pushing one back in, but Lally staying on him. Nice job by Lally to force him to the far corner. Roeder grabbing it behind the net, brings it over to the near side, trying to hit Amrine on the wall. Amrine forcing it back to the far side. Button there to get it. Trying to kick one forward. Gets it cleared, picked up by Amrine, takes one over. He's got Bianchetti crashing the net. Was trying to hit Bianchetti, but was too far behind him.
Now we have another penalty. Oh my gosh.
Is that on us or?
No, on them.
Who'd they take out on that one?
I think it was Amrine over there in the corner.
I saw him hit. I didn't know if it was a roughing called. And the same parent yelling.
At 1:29 of the second period, at Waterloo Warrior JV, penalty number 37, Tate Westfall. 2 minutes roughing. That's Westfall. 2 minutes roughing at 1:29 of the second period. Giving Omaha Junior Lancer JV a power play.
Back. It's again Omaha trying to grab it. Sends it over to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker take a shot. Just trying to hit the 5-hole. Goes over to the far corner, picked up by Bianchetti. Bianchetti holding on, sends it up top, hits Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker low, almost gets it to Bianchetti. On the near side, grabbed by Zach. Zach trying to pass the near side to Vaughn. Vaughn skating in, sends it back. Hits Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker just a bit to LaVisca. Just ahead of him. LaVisca behind the net, getting some help there. Vaughn pulling it out. Grabbed by Stonebreaker. Takes another shot, loose. Couldn't find it. Goaltender lost it. It went high. Vaughn reaches out, grabs it, sends it back to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker bringing it over to the near side. 1:18 left on the power play. Zach skating it up. Takes a shot just off the skate of one of the defenders. Goes forward. Ian had a pass attempt, but couldn't get it off as one of the guys, but he stayed with him. Good job by Ian to stay with him. Picked up by Stonebreaker, gets it to LaVisca. Nope, check that, Bianchetti. Bianchetti trying to pass it out, he does. Gets picked up by LaVisca. LaVisca bringing it back into the near side zone. He's got Vaughn on his left, crashing the net, but they pulled one out. Vaughn sneaks in. Goaltender had to dive on it. She didn't see it coming.
Yeah, the thing of it is that he didn't get, if he would have got,
if he had gotten a little more on, he got more ice on that than he did puck. But
if he'd have got anything on that, it'd been good. But
he was drooling going in on that one.
Just barely caught the top of that bad boy.
We got 48 seconds left on the power play. As Cutler pushing that to the far side. They're going to send it back at T. Westman holds on to it, hands off to Warren. Warren on the near. They'll hold on to it. He's bringing it back into their zone. Back on the near side again, trying to dance past one. They poke check into the near side. Back into the Omaha zone. And we've talked about this. We got to start looking at those passes. This is like the third line that's been in that has had some great opportunity for passing, and the guy wants to play hero hockey. We can't have it. And all the kids are guilty of it. So knocked down by Waterloo by their own guy. Picked up by Thomas. Thomas trying to hit Cutler. I don't think he was ready for that pass.
Nope.
Back again to the far side, and both teams now full strength. Westman in the far side getting it. On the near. Handoff as Jackson from the red line buries it deep into Waterloo zone. Sobanski going after the far side corner. Waterloo on an errant pass. Omaha couldn't hold on to it, goes back to the far side. Omaha zone. Waterloo going after it. Lally stays on, forces it. Good stick by Lally, forcing it back into the corner. Lally trying to get off the boards. He does. Gets it cleared. Handed off to, is that T-Cut?
T-Cut.
On the far side. They're going to get it cleared back to the near side. Amrine going after it in Omaha zone, as is Button. Amrine grabs it. Slingshots to the far. Sending it back. Hits Lally. Just saw the 7. Near side. Bianchetti picks it up in their zone. Shot as he goes down just a little high. Back to Hine to the far side again. Roeder trying to reach out and grab it. Omaha maintains it. They sail it back over, but had to check back in. Going behind the net slowly. Waterloo trying to get it on the boards. Grabbed up top by Amrine. Sending one across. I think he was thought Bianchetti was going to cross. Passing it over, back behind the net it goes again. Bianchetti going after behind the net. Goaltender was out of the pocket. Comes over to the near side again. On the near side, grabbed by Roeder, gets it off the boards. He's trying to get to Bianchetti. They send it back. Omaha had to check back in though. Grabbed by Waterloo. Bianchetti snuck back in again. Gets it past 2. Nice stick by Bianchetti on that one. Trying to just hit it over the far side. Back of the far, and I think Bianchetti's going in for a penalty. Yep. Late hit from Bianchetti. Well, he got his hit. And a pile up. Bianchetti for slashing. Little extracurricular activity there in the corner. Can't have it. Coming over to the near side, 9:38. Omaha zone.
At 5:22 of the second period. 2 minutes for slashing. It's Bianchetti. 2 minutes for slashing at 5:22.
Puck on the near side, held up top by Waterloo. Trying to pass in front, right between his legs. Picked up by Sean on the wall. Gonna get some help there as Ian sneaking in, trying to get a stick on that one. Goes back behind the net to the near side. Sean grabs it, trying to get it off the boards. Grabbed by Waterloo up top, takes a shot. Sean dove in front of it. Nice job by Sean on that one. Saw it coming the whole way. Stonebreaker grabs it. Sailing one across to the far side. Omaha gets the clear as it bounces over the blue. Picked up by Waterloo in their own zone, coming over to the near. Back over the red, buries it deep, just off the skate of Stonebreaker, forcing it to the far corner. Sean trying to get it off the boards with a little poke check help by Thomas, bringing it back into their zone on the far side. Thomas staying with it, forcing it behind the net, grabbed by Waterloo on the near side corner and trying to get it cleared. Ice Monster picked one of the guys up in front of us here. Grabbed by Thomas, sending one up top. Errantly, though, he was trying to get Zach, who was a little behind the pass. Good job by Stonebreaker to come back and get it, though. Up on the near side, still in Waterloo zone with 50 seconds left on the penalty kill for Omaha. It looks like Ian's going to go into the box now.
Oh, my gosh.
3v5. Roughing called on Ian. Coming out on the 3v5. Vaughn, Lawley, and Roeder.
At 6:33, Omaha Junior lands a JV penalty, number 89, Ian Zach. 2 minutes for roughing. That's Zach at 6:33, 2 minutes for roughing.
We're going to have a 49 seconds to get our fourth player back and another minute 10 on the other. That deflected back grab by Waterloo. Sneaking one up top. Comes in for a shot. Knocked down by Roeder. Got him in the shins. Deflected again. Lally trying to sneak up. Still, but on the far side. 36 seconds left on that first one. Puck deflected. I think Vaughn got that one. Jump in front of it. Comes up top by Waterloo. Sails it to the near. Slap shot attempt. Knocked down by Roeder. That's the second one he's gotten in front of. Vaughn getting a hold of it. Trying to get it clear as he does. Sends it back to the Waterloo zone. Waterloo grabs it at their blue line. Brings it back over to the Omaha zone far side. Sends it up. Keeps it up top. Lally trying to sneak in to force him in the corner. Sends it back up top. 4 seconds left. Puck behind the net to the near side. Waterloo up top. Omaha gets their first guy back as Bianchetti steps in. Knocked down by Waterloo, and offside's called. Gonna have another minute 4 left on the penalty kill for Omaha. As we're gonna bring out Bianchetti, LaVisca, Stonebreaker, and Emrine. Picked up by Waterloo, takes it across the Omaha zone. Picked up by Sean in the corner. Sean gonna sail one high, knocks it back into their zone. 55 seconds left on the penalty kill. Grabbed by Waterloo. Gonna come to the far side. Sailing one across the blue line. Against the wall, back in the Omaha zone. Sean forcing him to the far corner. Sends it behind the net to the near. Waterloo still has it. Comes up top. Passes at center. Poke check, force him to the near side wall. Again, deflected. 24 seconds left on that PK. Omaha trying to maintain. Back to the near side. Stonebreaker forcing him on the wall, getting some help. Omaha gets it cleared. And nice job by Emrine to stay with it. Keeps forcing it back in their own zone to maintain it. Pushing that to the far. Gets hooked a little bit, but maintains it. Still loose. Goal!
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Omaha!
That's all Amrine right there. Great job by him to push that. Kept pushing. That's all effort there.
That was all effort on Emrine to push that one. 2 guys on him. Maintained it the whole route. And then Bianchetti's good enough to, crash the net when he should have. Just to poke.
Yeah, it was. It barely got that in.
But it worked. And Omaha ahead 2-1. Still down a man for another 5 seconds.
Scored by number 55, Gianni Bianchetti. Assisted by number 12, Dakota Amber. That's Bianchetti from Amber at 8:20 games. Omaha Junior Ladies and TV, full strength.
Puck on the near side, picked up. Ian pushing this onto the near. Omaha now full strength. On the wall, sailing it back behind the net. Picked up. Omaha trying to hold it. Goes behind the net again. Grabbed by Waterloo. Intercepted by Zach. Takes a shot. Goaltender ends up gloving it. I don't know how she saw it. 3 or 4 guys in front of her there. Nice save with 6 minutes left in the second period.
I don't know, but we got to pass the puck here, boys. We had guys standing on the other side of the net. Let's go.
Ian's going to take drop. Sends it back, picked up. Lally takes a shot, deflected to the far side. Picked up by Button on the wall. Sends it back to Sean, takes a shot. Pushing it forward. Back again. Waterloo trying to bring it out. Ian grabs it just at the blue line. Sorry, that's not Sean, that's Somansky. Comes over the near side. On the near again, Omaha reaching out. Somansky kicks it back to the far side corner. Ian going after it. They're going to try to send one up top. Grabbed again by Zovansky. Sending it back. Ian knew he had it. He was faster on the response than the ref was.
Right.
5:29 left. On the offsides call, we're going to have Cutler, Lawley, Lucina, Jackson, and Button. Puck deflected, push forward, grab by Lawley. Goes right at the net to the near side corner. Lawley sending it to the far, or trying to, had a person on him. Goes over to the far side, looking to pass. Lawley sends it to Jackson up top. Jackson, slap shot, just to the right. I think he got deflected a little bit there. Comes behind the net to the near. Button trying to battle it. Looking to pass to Lawley. Oma trying to get it out of the corner. Sends it up top to Lawley again. He's going to hold on to it. Sends it off the wall. Hitting Cutler. Cutler dives to pass across. Hits Button. Button tries to pass. They deflect it to the corner. Going to sail it back to the Omaha zone and ice it. Icing called. 4:43. Coming back to the Omaha zone. Now for Omaha, as the change comes out. Looks like we're going to have Vaughn and Stonebreaker. Cutler, Jackson. And I'm missing one somewhere.
Lucina's out there.
Oh, Lucina.
Or no, that's, oh, yep, Lucina's taking drop.
Gotcha. But to the behind the net, near side from Vaughn. Goes against the wall. Stonebreaker trying to sneak in, but couldn't quite get it. They're going to bring it back in the Omaha zones. Jackson helping to force it to the wall. Knocked down as Lucina comes in, forcing it back to the wall. Knocked down by Vaughn, comes over to the near side. Stonebreaker trying to get it off the wall again as it goes to the far. Vaughn going after it in the corner. Getting one off the wall, trying to get a pass, intercepted on the bounce from Waterloo. And Omaha trying to clear it. Just stopped at the blue line. Shot deflected to the near side. Stonebreaker trying to get it on the wall in the corner. And Omaha gets it cleared back to Waterloo zone. Waterloo there to get it in their own territory. Back to the Omaha zone, grabbed by Vaughn. Vaughn trying to take it back out of the zone, holds on to it, maintains, gets a pass across to Cutler, near side. Cutler trying to pass again, intercepted though by Waterloo, but Omaha, Cutler came in and forced that one through. Nice job, T. To the far side, Omaha trying to maintain, stopped at the blue line. Just hit a wall there, literally. Back behind the net. Omaha stops him in the near side corner. 3:27 left. Sending one across.
Oh.
Grabbed up top by Waterloo.
We got lucky there that they couldn't handle that pass because he was wide open.
Jackson was trying to get it, but it looks like he's a little winded. Icing called on Omaha. Long shift it looked like there for those forwards.
Right.
Thomas going to take drop, joined by LaVisca, Holder, Zach, and Lawley, I believe. Thomas trying to, LaVisca sends one high, gets it to Holder. Holder taking it over. He's got Kaiser to his right. Gets one off as Thomas sends it back into the corner. Waterloo trying to get off the boards, knocks it high. Back into the Omaha zone, Sean going after it. Holds on, getting one off the boards, clears it, grabbed by Waterloo. Waterloo trying to get it. Nice job in by Thomas to reach out and stop it. Get some help from LaVisca. These guys are just kind of, and LaVisca gets tripped up. And another penalty called on Waterloo. Tripping. Puck on the near side.
At 12:25, penalty on Waterloo Warriors, number 22, Jordan Zabel. 2 minutes for tripping. That's Zabel. 2 minutes for tripping at 12:25, resulting in Omaha Junior Rancher JV power play.
Puck deflected back over far corner behind the net, grabbed by T. Westman holds on to it for a second. And it's grabbed by Omaha. Jackson bringing it back to the near side, on the wall, into the near corner. Looking to pass in front of the net. Still loose, goes to the far side corner. Jackson going after it in the corner. Gets some help from T. Back to the far. Deflected, Stonebreaker. Going back after it in the Omaha zone. Sending one back. Hits T-cut. Sends one back again, grabbed by Zabanski. Zorn holds on in the Omaha zone, passes it to Thomas. Thomas sending one across. He hits Cutler on the near side. Back across again, Zabanski. Got Cutler on the far. Passing it to Vaughn. Shot. Near side corner. Deflected. Thomas going after it in the corner. Trying to hold on for Omaha. He does. Sending one back. Crossed again. Trying to hit Vaughn. Vaughn sneaking in on the far side corner. Holding on, he's got a man on him, sends it back, hits Stonebreaker up top. Stonebreaker sends one across, hits Sobanski. Sobanski back to Vaughn. Vaughn holds on to it, takes a shot, loose, deflected to the far side corner. Vaughn in the corner, sending one trying to hit Stonebreaker. Had a person in front of it. They deflected it back into the Omaha zone. T holds on to it. Comes off the near side. Grabbed by Zobanski, sends one across as he hits Thomas. Thomas on the near. Skating in front, held on as they poke check out, but is that Zobanski that hit him?
Yeah, they just kind of ran into each other.
Thomas holding on, grabbed by Stonebreaker.
Jeez.
Good way to pay attention. A little whiff there on that one. Zobanski was going out. Slashing called on.
He teed somebody up. I don't know what.
Who's going in?
I have no idea.
Calling on somebody from Omaha.
Jackson?
Jackson going in for something, but
I don't know.
he did the T.
Yeah.
At 14:45, bench minor penalty, Omaha Junior Rancher JV, 2-minute minor, being served by number 16, Drew Jackson. That's a bench minor, Omaha Junior Rancher JV at 14:45. Both teams are even strength for 13 seconds.
13-second even strength. 2v2. Puck deflected near side. So it was a bench minor. Jackson serving it. For sure for what, as it goes over to the far side. Zach grabs it, trying to get a pass out. They had a man on it. Deflected. Warriors grab it up top. Vaughn got in front of it, got a stick on it, deflects it again, and he gets it cleared back over the far corner. 27 seconds left on the period. And Omaha's got another minute 37 to serve on their penalty. Puck on the near side. Again, Cheeto forcing him on the wall. I'm sorry, Zach forcing him into the wall. Omaha trying to get it knocked down. Back in the zones. Zach going after it on the near side in their area. 6 seconds left. Gets taken out on the trip. Ian, far side. Bianchetti trying to knock it at the goaltender, and that's the end.
Oh my gosh.
T again, as it looks like Bianchetti might be going in now. Nope. Another bench warning.
What are we doing? I just don't get it.
As we go in for a little break, we'll find out what happens, and we'll be back here in about 15 minutes. starting off the period on a 5v3. Stonebreaker, Vaughn, and Bianchetti out for Omaha. The bench penalty that we saw at the end, I thought it was Bianchetti, but it was actually Ian Zach who got called on it.
Yep.
Bianchetti forcing it. The referee helped us a little bit there, and they errantly pass it into their own zone.
Thank you.
Yep. We'll take it at this point.
Right.
Back into the Omaha zone, near side. Stonebreaker forcing him behind the net. They take it to the far side. Pass up top, near. Back again, far side again. Back, deflected over the near side. Stonebreaker going after it. On the boards, deflected back to the corner again. And the net is Vaughn trying to get a hold of it. Picked up, it was bouncing. Up top, picked up by, nice job by Stonebreaker. I think he hit his own guy in the nuts. I'm sorry for saying it like that, but oh my God.
I didn't see that. The kid on the ground?
The kid on the ground got hit by the slap shot, and I'm pretty sure it was in his groin. Yeah, sorry.
Hopefully he's...
For my my expression, but oh my gosh, that poor kid. Oh. Oh man, that's not good.
No. I thought it hit Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker had got the kid out of the way,
right.
And the kid was down wide open, and the puck, I don't know, in that general vicinity. Was hit. Now you would hope that area would have some sort of protection, but yeah, you know as well as I do, the kids don't always listen until it's too late. So.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully it did not. Maybe just hit the inside of his leg or something.
Yeah, or stomach. Something that'll have a bruise, but it'll be okay. But
right.
Oh. That's oh.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. If you're just joining, one of the players got hit down by the puck somewhere in the midsection. We're not sure where exactly, but it doesn't look comfortable, to say the least. So, EMT checking him out. Looks like they're going to sit him up. Teammates helping him up. He's very slow to get off, but he is getting off.
I feel for you, buddy.
Oh man, that poor kid. They got him off, but definitely not on his own accord. Hopefully he'll be all right. Hopefully it was just a bruise.
Right.
Ooh. Hate to see that. That's yeah. That's unfortunate, but it does happen from time to time. Not ideal.
Nope. Got 29 seconds left on this 5v3.
Puck picked up by Waterloo. Sending one across the far way. Picked up again, Waterloo. Bringing one across to the far side. Poke check by LaVisca. He's going to sail it out. Omaha gets it cleared. 11 seconds left on the first penalty. Picked up by Waterloo behind the net. Gonna slingshot around, trying to bring it back to the zone. Comes on the near, passes up top. Sailing across. Omaha picks up the first one. Error on the pass. Omaha gets one player back. Now it's a 4v5 and gets the first clear. Puck to the near side, picked up by Waterloo. 30 seconds left on that final penalty. Waterloo knocking it down. Amrine gets a stick on it on the near side. Nice hit by Stonebreaker. Forces it onto the near side. Omaha gets it cleared again. 16 seconds left on the penalty kill. Onto the far side. 9 seconds. 8. Amrine just deflects enough, and another one by Stonebreaker. Forcing it to the far side. Stonebreaker staying with him. Now full strength. Puck to the near side. Deflected again. Picked up. Omaha trying to get it cleared. Laviska had it, but couldn't quite maintain. Deflected by T. Knocked down. Picked up. Roeder taking one in as he comes in. Over to the near side to Sean. Sean with a shot. Wide left. To the far side. Lally getting one off the boards to the far side corner. Roeder trying to go after it. Forcing it behind. To the near side. Off the wall. Picked up by Waterloo. Sean stops him at the blue and shovels it back to the near. Still battling it in the corner, Roeder and Amrine on the wall. Sean knocks it back down. Sailing one back over to the far side of Omaha, and icing called on Waterloo. I'll take it.
Right.
Well done by the penalty kill for the 3v5 guys. They kept their composure very well.
Right.
Puck on the near. Lucina going to take drop. Got to the far. Push towards the net. Roeder trying to go after it. Nice job by Roeder. The kid went to hit Roeder and hit his head on the ice, or on the glass.
Yeah, he
did that to himself, unfortunately. Friendly fire on that one.
Yeah, he went in for a hit and Roeder
moved out of the way.
Yeah, sidestepped him.
He's a little slow getting off, but he's getting off on his own. It was running. Puck deflected over the near side. Picked up by Button, sneaks in, shoots! Wide right to the far side. Lally going after it.
We have to hit the net, boys.
A little bit more. Maybe take some practice shots on your off time. Deflected behind the net. Definitely we are not on the money today.
No.
I'm gonna take it back in. Pass it, guys. Pass it. Shot taken by Button to the near side. Lally there forcing it back into the corner. Waterloo trying to get it. Back up, picked up by Waterloo, coming out of the zone. Back across the red line to the far. Poke check, deflected. Lally got a hold of that one on the far side. Good job to close in by D. Gets it out to Cutler. Cutler gets it cleared. Got Lucina open. Lucina has a breakaway attempt. Coming across, shot. Glove saved by the goaltender.
We got to pass the puck, guys. If he'd have just waited a little bit, looked over, he had
Roeder crashing the net.
Actually, Lally
was it Lally?
Yeah.
Oh. Good save by the goaltender.
Yeah.
Credit where credit's due on that one. Thomas taking drop. Comes over to the near side corner. Deflected to the far. Grabbed by Kaiser. Trying to pass in front to Thomas. Too many guys in front of him. Vaughn separated the man from the puck. Picked up by Laviska. Sailing one across. Knocked down. Holder got it. Goes behind the net. To the far side. Up top. Vaughn grabs it at the red line. Holds on to it at the blue. Has a man on him, maintains it, takes it to the far. Looking to pass, sends one across, hits Laviska. Laviska burying it back into the zone, puts one of them into the wall and knocks the stick about 20 feet from him. On the near side, Kaiser holds on to it. Back up top to Laviska, shot! Wide right again. Well, he's perfected that area.
Right. Yeah.
10:15 left in the game. Omaha ahead by 1. Shots 26-8. Thomas taken drop, and I would say of those shots on goal, there's probably another 200 on the outside. Sean with another shot, but deflected. Picked up by Vaughn. Vaughn hits it back to Sean. Sean taking it back across to the far side. Gets taken out. Loses a stick on that one too, on the near side. Vaughn levels him. Stop a play called. Oh. What are they yelling now?
I don't know, he called it on them. 22 interference.
They are not happy people.
No.
Change coming out. It's Omaha now on the power play again.
5:02 of the third period. Penalty on Waterloo Warriors JV number 22. Jordan Zabel, 2 minutes for interference. That's 22. Zabel, 2 minutes for interference at 5:02. Omaha Training Answer JV power play.
Bianchetti taking drop again. Kicks it back. Roeder, slap shot. Deflected back by the goaltender. Comes to the side by Roeder. Sends one up top to Sean. Sean comes in, slap shot. Wide right again.
I'm just.
9:48. Sean, oh, check that. Roeder reaching it, back over to Sean. Sean holds on to it. Back up top, sends one across. He's going to hit Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker back to Sean. He was crashing just a bit ahead of him. Goes behind the net. Sean holding on to it on the far side. Skating around. He's got Stonebreaker open. Holds on to it, though. A little too long on that one. Sean going to swing back around. Shot high to the far side. Again, Vaughn battling that one, but that puck was bouncing. Picked up by Stonebreaker. Gets it back to Vaughn. Vaughn on the far side of Omaha. Going to go behind the net. Brings it over the near. Off the wall, hits Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker, nice pass. Gets one to Roeder. Roeder on the near side, comes in. Send one back up top to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker with the shot was deflected. Had the right idea.
Yeah, I like
Had
it.
Bianchetti there screening. And they're going to get a clear with 55 seconds left on the power play. Stopped by T. Picked up by LaVisca. Goes behind the net. Sent one across. Picked up. Roeder taken across. Got Bianchetti to his left. Had 2 men on him. Poke check into the wall. Send one right back. On the far side, Vaughn going to grab it. Slingshots around to the near. Holding on to it, looking to pass. Sends one across. He's going to hit Gianni. Back to the far side. Gianni on the poke check on the blue line. Stop a play called. Offsides, maybe? No?
Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
I mean, not really, but that's what they call
That's
it.
what they're calling? All right. We got another 19 seconds left on the power play right now. We have Cutler take drop. He's going to be joined by Cheeto, Bunton, Sabansky, and Lawley. Not trying to push this one forward. Back to the far side corner, to the near, Waterloo zone. This goes high into the Omaha territory. 9 seconds, probably going to be the end of the power play for Omaha. Nice move by Lawley. Slingshot and back around, brings it out of the zone. He's going to take it into the zone on his own, on his near side. Got Cheeto crashing, deflected by Waterloo. Knocked down by Bunton. Gets it in the Omaha zone. Both teams now full strength. Bunton sauce pass to Zobanski out of the zone to the far side. Zobanski in a bury one deep. Nope, check that. They got a hold of it on their stick. Stopped right at the blue line. Referee straddling it on the far side. Good one back again, picked up by Lawley. Lawley's got Bunton open. Pass it to him on the near side. Bunton gets taken out on the near side again. Still battling. Bunton's battling hard. He's got his stick between the legs. Couldn't get it out. On the near side again. Button goes in again. Stops it and gets hit. Stopped right at the blue line. Just past it. So Bansky sends it back behind. Goes right at the net on that one. Back. Stopped again. Nice job by Cutler to pay attention to the offsides.
Right.
Behind the net, Button was taking a shot. Goes after the ricochet. Behind the net over the near side. Comes over again. Omaha trying to get it cleared. Had a guy trying to cherry pick. Picked up. Sean going after it on the near side. Off the wall. Oh, couldn't get a stick on it. Got in good position, though. At least he paid attention to that. Back behind the Omaha net. 6:28 left to the far side. Deflected by T over to the near. Holder trying to grab it. Gets it cleared back into their zone. And Omaha's going to get a change in as Waterloo takes it behind their own net. Holder in pursuit. Waterloo sending it across. Sean held up a little bit. Nice job. He could have drew a penalty on that one. On the far side, goes over again. Picked up. Oh, Holder was just. The puck had not crossed. But anyway, stop a play. 6 minutes left. Thomas going to take drop. He's joined by Kaiser, Holder. Got LaVisca and Stonebreaker in. Goes behind the near side. To the far. Nice hit by Kaiser. Goes over behind the net. Stonebreaker gets a shot. Sean takes a shot high. Ricochet goes to the far side, and they get it cleared out of the zone. One of these times, he might figure it out. Just tap it in. They're already standing up. Back in, held by Stonebreaker, pass one, grab, loose. Waterloo grabs it behind the net, comes over to the near side. Sean with a hit on that one. Icing called on Waterloo. 5:05 left. Coming back over near side.
Let's see if these boys can.
Jackson, Lucina, Amrine, Vaughn, and Lally. Lucina gonna take drop. Cutler's on the far side. Sneaking in, still loose in front of the net. Gonna come back into the zone. Waterloo gets in. Vaughn stops him at the blue line. Picked up by Lally on the near. Vaughn picks it up, trying to send it behind the net. Does to the far. Picked up by Jackson. Jackson behind the net, pushing one forward. Picked up by Vaughn behind the net, pushing that over to the far corner. Got a man on him. They force it behind the net. Picked up by Lally. Lally trying to get off the boards. Does. Omaha trying to get it clear. Just couldn't quite get the angle right. On the near side. Lally going after it. Forced to the far. Nice job. Good pass and awareness. Gets it out to Lucina. Takes it past one. Goes at the goaltender. Forced to cover it. And Omaha gets. Lucina got tripped up.
That's actually Jackson.
Oh, was it Jackson? Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, got tripped going to the net.
Jackson got tripped up. He was looking for the call. It's like, they did call it. All is well.
Yep.
Don't say anything.
Yeah, could be Todd's calling for a penalty shot.
Theoretically, they did give him one yesterday for it, so. Was it yesterday or Friday?
Yesterday.
Was it? Okay. One of those days.
Friday.
Oh, it was Friday. Okay.
That's Clark, 2 minutes for hooking at 10:38, leading to an Omaha Junior Lancer JV power play.
Bianchetti going to take drop on this one. Sends it back. They're going to send it back at Westman. T stops it. Sends it over to the far side. Held on by Zach. Brings it out to the near. Got a man on him. 3 guys in front. Passes Bianchetti. inadvertently got the pass off he wanted, but it was just a little bit behind him. It's back in the Omaha zone. Stonebreaker going out in the far corner. Nice job by Stonebreaker, maintained. Sending one across, hits Sean. LaVisca back into their zone. Far side. Two guys crashing the net. Sean holding on at the blue line. Had a guy on him. They're starting to pick it up that no, he's not going to pass it.
I mean, it's just, I don't understand.
Vaughn back into the zone. Should have passed again.
I don't get it.
Back to the near side. Bianchetti going after it. You got half of the other team on you. And Sean gets hit from behind out of the zone. Omaha now has to reset. Set something up here, boys. Sean going to bring it back in. Takes it past one. Gets it off the boards. Amrine tried to stop it. Vaughn gets it at the red line. Vaughn passes across. He's going to hit. Nope, who's that? Zach. Goes behind the net. Up top, back to Zach. Zach holding on again. He's got Vaughn open. Deflects. Over, trying to hit Sean. Sean holds on to it. High stick on who?
I don't know. I don't know how it could have been a high stick, but.
High stick looks like it's going to be called on both Bianchetti and.
Interesting.
Okay. So Omaha was on a power play, still on a power play, offsetting penalties on that one.
For 33 seconds.
For 33 seconds. Out for Omaha, we're going to have Vaughn, Jackson, Zobanski, Cutler, and Thomas. 2:55 left. Jackson in for the slap shot, wide right. Goes over the far. Vaughn holds on top. Skating in, takes a pass across to Jackson, near side corner. Jackson behind the net. Holding on to it. Jackson passing up top, trying to hit Zobanski. Zobanski skating in, takes a shot low, deflected. Picked up by Waterloo, coming into the zone of Omaha. Going in again, deflected. Nice job by T.
Yeah.
Back to the far side. Picked up by Thomas. Thomas it was bouncing. Omaha had to stop it at the blue. Going to call offsides on Omaha. Just a couple of millimeters off. 2:23 left in the game. Omaha had 2-1.
1 second left on
Omaha's power play. Zach going to take drop.
Waterloo
Back to the far side. Back in the Omaha. Now both teams full strength. Lawley grabs it in Omaha zone. Slingshots around the far side. Passes it out of the zone. Waterloo tries to grab it. Goes back in. Grabbed by Lawley. Trying to pass that one out. Had a man in front of it. Deflected again. Near side. Omaha gets it cleared. Grabbed by Waterloo. Sails one back to the far side of Omaha. Lawley grabs it behind the net. Slingshots around. Less than 2 minutes left. Omaha bringing it back out of the zone to the far side. Into the corner, Amrine going after it. Slingshotting around to the behind the net near side. Trying to hit Bunton, who's crashing, but just a little bit behind him. Lawley grabs it in the Omaha zone. Puck high, bouncing. Knockdown, Amrine and Roeder going after it. Picked up by Waterloo. Comes on the near again. Forced into the near side on the wall. Omaha getting the clear. Roeder passing across to the far side. Nice move there by, who was that? Lawley?
Yep.
In the far side corner, gets it back out. He had a man trying to stop him, but he moved. Beautiful move by Lawley. Far side corner comes over to the near side. Waterloo trying to maintain. Comes in, Omaha forces it back to the near side corner. Going behind the net. Waterloo trying to lay a hit, goes in the far side. Still again, does that Roeder get hit in the head on that one? Waterloo trying to grab it, they pulled the goalie. Picked up by Sean. Sean's drooling right now, I can see it. Takes a shot wide left. Cheeto going after it now. Waterloo trying to get it cleared on the near side. Poke check, grabbed by Sean. Sean moving forward again, goes in for a shot. Go! Omaha! Empty net goal from Sean with 30 seconds left in the game.
What's that?
took number 26, slashed him right here, put his arm up, and then put it back down, and then scored. That's awesome.
Puck drop happening again. Thomas taking the drop.
Omaha goal scored at 14:30 by number 26, Sean LaVisca, 2 minute. Sean scored unassisted 26 at 14:30, then a 2-minute Murphy penalty assessed to LaVisca at 14:30. Power play Waterloo.
Not sure how that works with the power play goal, but we got a penalty, but we got the goal.
I don't know.
Had to have happened afterward or something, I don't know. Anyway, we got 12 seconds left. Comes over to the near side. Held on by Stonebreaker, takes it behind the net. Stonebreaker pushing it off the wall, comes over, 1 second left, and that's the end. And it's getting a little chippy. Referee snuck in to stop it, so glad to see that. Omaha wins. Glad to see that, but 3-1. And yeah, that concludes our broadcasting day for JV.
Right.
Stay tuned for the varsity game. We'll see everybody shortly. Thank you.